Couples that are married or looking to get married, I would say that finances are extremely important in your marriage. It is one of the number one leading causes of divorce, and you have to have a solid foundation. This past February for Valentine's Day, I decided to have a webinar, and I was just going to have a class with couples so we can all talk about finances. And I prepared a presentation. I received such an overwhelming response for that class, and so many couples talked about how much it helped them that I just developed a cohort for it. For couples, it's a 6-week class to where I teach couples how to manage their finances. We take a look at their financial personalities. We take a look at how to communicate, how to work through managing your household finances. And that is a class that I offer to couples because we want to strengthen our communities. We want to keep the married people married, and we also want to communicate. And we don't want finances to be one of the reasons why we decide to get a divorce. So I love working with couples. It's just always a great experience.
So let's say you have two married people, they come to you, and then so you guys sit down. Where do you start? Do you start by looking at, how many how many credit card debt you guys have? How do you make the decision? How does it work?
So I will say a lot of people, I've come across a few people that want to start, and they'll say, Angela, we need credit repair. And the first step would be, if they say we need credit repair, I'll say, well, let's pull your credit reports and let me do a financial analysis. The financial analysis will tell it all. Because most times what I see is that you don't have negative items. You don't have charge-offs. There's really nothing bad except your credit utilization. And what that tells me is that you don't know how to manage your money. So instead of repairing your credit, we're going to go to creating a budget so that we can teach you, or that I can teach you, how to manage your finances, get your credit utilization down, and your credit score is going to go up. So it really just depends on that couple. But most times for couples, it's starting with creating a budget, because you have two people in a marriage. They're doing their own thing, maybe not communicating. One, I'm spending, you're spending. We don't have any goals together. So I work with that couple to create a budget. We can do a budget, one household budget. We can do 3 budgets, one for the household, one for each individual. But whatever it is, I help the couples understand their financial personalities and what they need to do to be successful in their marriage, because no couple is the same. Yeah. Everyone has a different situation and manage money different. So for couples, let's get the budgeting. Let's get the budgeting and let's get to communicating.
Right. So do they need to have each one their own bank account, and then they have one account for both of them, or or it depends?
It's really a personal preference. The class that I taught in February, we had a variety of couples doing a lot of different things. Right. Like for myself and my husband, we have a joint bank account and a joint budget. And then we both have individual accounts where once the household obligations are fulfilled, I don't really question him about what he does. He doesn't really question about what I do. And that really works for us. Right. For one of my good friends who's been married 15 years, they stated that they have one budget, one account, and it works for them. We're not there yet, but some couples are. So it really just depends on the couple's needs, their wants, and how they manage money. Because like I stated, everyone is different.
Right. So sometimes you can use the joint account, go to the grocery store, you want to buy something, then you buy it, you come back home, and then the other person say, hey, why did we buy this? Why is that?
Absolutely. So
find out you have to justify yourself, right? So
absolutely. Yeah. So for couples, I generally suggest that for the budgets, all household expenses should be in the joint budget. All personal items, those can go to the individual, but all joint household bills should be paid together out the joint account. There should be transparency. Right. So if there's only one person paying all the bills, a lot of times, for example, I pay the bills in my house. But my husband has access to see everything that I pay, although he doesn't look at it all the time. He has access on a spreadsheet that he can go and he can look. We have a spreadsheet that we have the bills, we have passwords, we have usernames. So anytime he wanted to see if something was paid, he can go double check if he wanted to.
Nice.
But we have that trust, so he trusts me to do it. But if he just wanted to go look, he can go look.
Yes, that's so important because, like you said, financial issues. That's the leading cause of, people getting divorced and all of that.
Absolutely.
It's very good to be
Absolutely. It's one
transparent,
of the leading.
right? To be transparent, have a budget, and find common ground.
Yes, I say that there's 3 T's when it comes to marriage and finances. Trust, teamwork, and transparency. If you have those 3, that'll help you be successful managing your finances.